Every year, scammers get smarter, and the online scams evolve to target our changing behaviors and trends. And 2025 is no different. As we continue to navigate the digital world, it's crucial to stay vigilant against the latest threats. So in this video, I'm here to help. I'll break down the top 5 global online scams in 2025 and help you recognize them so you can protect yourself from falling victim to these scams. These scams have been adapted to the latest technologies and trends, making them even more convincing and harder to spot. But knowledge is power. By understanding how these scams operate, you can better defend yourself and your finances. So let's get started, and make sure you stick around until the end. We've got some very interesting insights for you. Starting off at number 5, we have crypto, forex, and quick money schemes. These investment-related scams continue to top the charts globally, preying on people's desire for financial gain. Scammers lure their victims with promises of high returns and easy profits, often guaranteeing a certain percentage of growth in a short time frame. They claim to have a secret strategy or insider information that will lead to massive gains in the cryptocurrency market, foreign exchange, or other investment opportunities. To participate, victims are typically asked to deposit funds into a special account or wallet controlled by the scammers. The scammers might also create a fake website or trading platform that looks legitimate, but is actually a front for their scam. Once the victim deposits the money, it vanishes and the scammer disappears. Many of these scams use high-pressure sales tactics to push victims into making a quick decision. The scammers may claim that the opportunity is only available for a limited time, creating a sense of urgency that leads people to act without thinking it through. Others may claim that the investment is exclusive and only available to a select few, appealing to people's desire for something special. In 2025, these schemes have taken on a new twist. Scammers are using AI-generated ads and even fake influencer videos to promote their scams and attract unsuspecting victims. It's important to remember that if someone is promising you guaranteed profits with little or no risk, it's too good to be true and it's likely a scam. Don't fall for the hype. Do your research. Be cautious about sharing personal or financial information online, and consider consulting with a financial advisor before making any major investment decisions. Next up, at number 4, we have phishing emails and fake websites. Phishing remains one of the most common and dangerous online scams out there. In 2025, phishing has evolved and become increasingly sophisticated. Scammers are now targeting big tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Google, and even government entities like the IRS or local city court. Their goal is to trick you into giving away sensitive information such as passwords, credit card numbers, or social security numbers. How do they pull it off? Well, they send emails or messages that look identical to those from reputable organizations. They might send you an email that looks like an S from your bank asking you to update your account information, or click on a link to avoid account deactivation. The tricky part is these emails often come from addresses that are very similar to the real company's email address. A slight variation in the domain name or email handle can make it easy to overlook the difference. Clicking on those fake links takes you to websites that mimic the original ones. The login page might look almost identical, but once you enter your credentials, those details go directly to the scammers, not the actual company. Then it's a matter of time before you receive an email or text message letting you know that your account has been compromised. So what can you do to stay safe? First, always check the sender's email address carefully. Even if the message looks legitimate, don't trust it unless you're certain of its authenticity. Hover over any links to see the actual URL and make sure it matches the expected website. Be wary of any email that asks you to click a link to confirm your details or make a payment. Don't click on those links. Instead, type the website address directly into your browser. And finally, enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. This adds an extra layer of security to your accounts. If you receive a suspicious email that looks like it's from a company you work with, contact the company directly through a known and trusted channel to verify the email. Next, at number 3, we have AI voice and deepfake scams. This relatively new scam utilizes advancements in artificial intelligence technology to trick people. Scammers can clone a person's voice with just a few seconds of audio, making it sound like that person is calling you. One common way this scam unfolds is when criminals call you pretending to be a loved one in distress, such as a child or spouse. They might say they're in trouble, need money urgently, and want to repay you later. In a panic, you might agree to help without questioning. That's when the scammers strike. But it doesn't stop there. They can also imitate voices of authority figures like doctors, lawyers, and even family members to trick you into sharing personal or financial information. For example, you might receive a call seemingly from your doctor who informs you about a supposed medical issue that needs immediate attention. To resolve this, they ask for your social security number and other details. But in reality, it's all a plot to steal your identity or access your bank accounts. To protect yourself against these scams, always be cautious of phone calls from unknown numbers. Never give out personal or financial information over the phone. unless you reassure you're re-talking to a trusted individual or organization. Verify any urgent requests by contacting the supposed authority figure or organization through an independent channel. And remember, a real institution will never ask for your password or sensitive information via phone call. And if you suspect your phone number has been compromised, contact your phone provider immediately to block calls from unknown sources. Now let's move on to scam number 2, romance and dating scams. These scams can touch many people's lives. Scammers create fake profiles on dating apps and social media platforms, assuming false identities and using fake pictures. They build relationships by sending flirty messages and building emotional connections. Over time, they make the relationship seem like it's going well, and eventually they start asking for money. They concoct stories about needing funds for emergencies, medical bills, or travel expenses. And since the relationship seems genuine, it can be hard to say no. It's heartbreaking that this scam exists because it preys on people's emotions. It targets individuals who are looking for companionship and love. Scammers invest time and effort into building trust before asking for money, making it difficult for victims to realize they're being exploited. If you're navigating the world of online dating, be cautious of people who ask for money. Take your time to research their profile. Search for their images online to see if they're being used elsewhere. And always be wary of people who profess love early on in your interactions. Remember, love should never cost you money. If someone you met online asks for financial help, it's best to decline and move on. You're not obligated to help someone just because they asked. Your safety and financial well-being are more important. Finally, at number 1, we have fake job and recruitment offers. With many people actively searching for jobs, scammers capitalize on this demand. They create fake job listings and recruitment offers that seem too good to be true. Typically, these scams involve positions that promise high salaries for little or no experience required. Scammers may set up fake websites that look like legitimate job portals or company career pages. Once you apply for the position, they might reach out with an offer that seems promising, but there's a catch. Before starting the job, they ask for a fee to cover things like registration, processing, or training costs. This is where the scam lies. Legitimate employers won't ask for money to give you a job. Stay vigilant when searching for employment. Research companies thoroughly before applying for any job. Look out for red flags such as unrealistic promises, job titles that seem vague or inconsistent, and requests for personal information or money upfront. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And remember, don't ever pay money to secure a job. There are plenty of resources online to help you spot fake job listings. Use them to your advantage and protect yourself from falling prey to these scams. Alright folks, that essay wrap on the top 5 global online scams to watch out for in 2025. Do you forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest online threats and safety tips. Together we can outsmart these scammers and stay safe in the digital world. Thanks for watching.